Hi, my name is Chris Manchester. This is my presentation for my advertising class. I chose Coca-Cola as my product. A brief history on Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola was first invented in Atlanta, Georgia in 1886. Coca-Cola was invented by a guy named Dr. John Pemberton, who would end up selling the recipe to Asa Greggs Kendall in 1888. Mr. Kendall would go on to become the founder of the Coca-Cola Company in 1892. One of the reasons the drink was named Coca-Cola was because Dr. John Pemberton thought that the two C's would work good in advertising before Dr. Pemberton sold the recipe and the rights to his drink. He used to sell it for 5 cents a glass at Jacob's Pharmacy. He would advertise his drink in Atlantic journals and also by hand-printed oil signs. Now, we're going to look at the advertising pyramid. Now, Coca-Cola focuses on 2 parts, which will be the desire and the credibility. The credibility is that they've been the number 1 soda drink since it came out. And still to this day, Pepsi try and compete with it, but they have sold more drinks and still the number 1 drink in the world. Now, the desire part is they try and reinforce Coca-Cola as the best soda option to fulfill the customer needs. Purchasing behavior. There are 7 factors that play a role in purchasing behavior, and those 7 factors are the economic factor, functional factor, marketing mix factor, which is the 4 P's of marketing, and is used a lot in Coca-Cola's advertising. Personal factor, psychological factor, social factor, and cultural factor. Now, the product concepts. Product concepts is a combination of tangible and intangible attributes like benefits, features, function, use that a seller offers to a buyer for purchase. Now, you can look at this ad I have here, which is a share Coke with a friend. It says, get in touch with a good friend, old friend, or maybe you make new friends. Now, in this ad, it's promoting friendship and sharing while playing with the emotions of our customers. People like personalization products, so by swapping out the Coca-Cola logo with names, it worked perfect with it. This is not the first time they did this. They did this with another, they did this a couple times actually. Another example would be when they placed the Avengers on the on the Coca-Cola bottles. And they were trying to target young teens and dousing for early 20s. Now, to target audience, when you're trying to target, to come up with like an ad or advertising or to come up with an ad or a commercial to target your target market, the audience, which is the audience you're trying to reach, you need to use the 4 market segmentations: geographic, demographic, psychographic, and product related. Geographic is basically the physical features of an area that you're trying to target. Demographic is the statistical characteristics of a human population that you are trying to target, such as gender, race, age, occupation, education, income, household size, stage of life, and the people you are trying to target. Psychographic is the part of the market segmentation where the groups are formed according to psychological traits that influence the consumption habits drawn to the people's lifestyle and preference. And product related, which is dividing the customers' markets into groups based on the benefits sought by buyers, uses, weights, and loyalty levels. The market segmentation breakdown for this commercial. Let's see if I can get up. The geographic will be America. The demographic. Oh, here we go. We'll play this. As you can see, it's showing a lot of America. So the geographic will, of course, be America. So the geographic I got from that commercial is America. The demographic is they try and target men and women of all races, age group around 20 to 50 years old, and children of all ages. Occupation, education, income of 20 to 35,000 a year. Education, elementary to 2-year degree, associate's degree, household size and states of life, families, and immigrants. The psychological, they're trying to sell Coca-Cola as a drink that promotes patriotism, national equity, sense of freedom, and opportunity, not only for those who are born here, but also immigrants that come here for a better life. Now, the product we wait in this case is Coca-Cola is actually found all around the world in grocery stores, gas stations. Coca-Cola has been an American drink since it was founded in 1892 in Atlanta, Georgia. Reasons that led me to this breakdown. The geographic, the reason for that was this video takes place all over America. You can see New York, Grand Canyon, Chinatown, etc. The demographic was, in the video, it showed men and women. For the races, it showed all races. In the video, it also showed, you can see families, immigrants, and people of all ages. You see sons, fathers, grandfathers. For the family income, it's an average American family income is usually around 20,000 to 35,000 a year, and most immigrants usually obtain an associate's degree while they're here. You can see families, immigrants, young, athletic men, women in the Olympics. For psychographic, the video shown all people from different ethnic background and different cultural background. In this, in the video, the song "America the Beautiful" by Kathleen Lee Bates, which promotes patriotism, ethnic equity, national equity. The video also does this by showing immigrants from all ethnic background within within the American dream. Product we rated is like I said, Coca-Cola is founded all around the world, in grocery stores, gas station, and Coca has been American drink since it's been founded in 1892 in Atlantic Georgia. They also host the Olympics every year. Now, the target market is American people of all ages, nationality, patriotic, and immigrants. Now, Coca-Cola communication medias. The type of medias Coca-Cola uses to promote for beverages is magazine. You can see in magazines, you can see on the internet, social media, you can see on TV commercials, you can see in some movies, like for example, Elf. He was drinking a 2-liter Coke. You can, if they do it on the radio, and I believe I've seen a couple billboards. Now, these media platforms help connect with the target market psychologically and can be used to relate to the target market either by something they like, for example, nature, camping, American Dream, and even holidays like Christmas, Santa, polar bears, or even by hearing something, a sound helps paint a picture. A can of pop open or the important cup of ice makes you want to get a drink. Now, the advertising messages. Advertising messages is an idea that you want to try to communicate to your target audience. You can do this visually and through words. Advertising messages is important because it can allow you to raise awareness for your product and keep customer engaged, and can also help with your sales. An example of a Coca-Cola advertising message will once again be the Share a Coke with a Friend. Coca-Cola started the Share a Coke with a Friend campaign in 2011. They released many bottles around the world with common names in those countries. While doing this, they were trying to sell Coca-Cola as the type of drink you would share with a friend, while also benefiting on the fact that the most personal thing to a person is their name. So, of course, everybody is going to want a personal bottle with a name on it. And, this, we reached the end, and thank you guys and have a wonderful day.